So it's mean versus median. So when you do statistics, right, line chart, pie chart, bar chart, whatever chart, dot diagram, whatever, it's not about good or bad. It's just that you need to know the pros and cons. Then you will present accordingly. Same thing, mean and median. It's not about good or bad. It's about which one is a better metric to talk about the set of data. So for mean, right, we have been using mean since P3 when you study average. Median is relatively new. You learn median only now. Okay. We need to I need to give you an example. Let's say you have 10 students and the score of student 1, student 2, student 3, until student 10. And basically the 10 students, they have a quiz. Okay? The score is from 0 to 10. Okay, for the quiz. So student 1, 1. Student 2, 1. Student 3, 2. Student 4, 3. Then 1. Then okay, 10 students. Okay, good. So now these are 10 scores of the student. Okay, so in order to find mean, median, mode, we need to rearrange them first. Otherwise, we can't find the median. Right? So we rearrange 1. So I have 4, 1. So cancel first. So 2, 2, very good, thank you.
3, 3.
Yep, 3, 3, and 9 and 10, right? Okay, good. So I rearranged them already. Let's find out the mean. Can you find out the mean for me?
Yep.
Total is 33. But you need to divide by 10, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. 3.3. What's the median?
Yeah, 3.3.
3.3, right, for the mean. The median,
Is
how do you split first half, second half?
first half ends at the first 2,
Very good. So this is the first half.
and then the second half starts at the second.
Very good. So double check. You have 5 here. You have 5 numbers here. Okay. Even split. Correct. So in between, right? So in between 2 and 2, so it's 2 plus 2 divided by 2. So it's still 2. Okay. Can you see the mean and the difference? Then the mode is 4, right? The mode is 1 because the 1 appeared 4 times.
Yeah.
So can you see that the mean and the median actually varies quite a lot? Right? Then which one should be used to tell the average of the scores?
I still think
Mean or median?
I still think it's median.
If you think it's mean, then you have not considered the benefits of using median. Alright, but basically you have been using mean, that's why you are kinder to mean. Okay? You discriminate against median. Okay? Or
Median
bias.
is just a
Or
number
bias.
in the middle of all of the numbers. It doesn't mean that maybe in like further on there might be a bigger number that like makes up the mean.
Okay, first thing first, you look at the distribution of this set of data. Most of them score what?
1, 2, 3.
The lower side, right?
Yeah.
So basically the lower end of 0 to 10. So most of them score the lower end of 0 to 10. Okay? So in a way, this set of data is skewed or biased to the low end. Sometimes it can bias to the high end. Okay, so this is biased to the low end. So if it's so basically, in a way, we can say that this set of data is skewed or biased. Then we should use the median number.
Why?
I will illustrate to you with another example. If you are not convinced, it's okay. Do you know the average? Never mind if you don't know. Oh, you asked me why, right? Why use the median? Then it should give a fair gauge of the average. Just now what we say. Most of the students score less than 3.
Lower number.
Less than 3 or equal to 3, right? Which is the lower end, right? If you take the average 3.3, what does that mean?
The students at the bottom will think that
How many score more than 3.3 in this set of data? 2 of them. How many score below 3.3? 8 of them. So your 3.3 represent only?
the higher students.
No. The 3.3 actually is not representative at all, because 8 of them score less than that.
Okay.
How can you use a metric that represents, or how can you use a metric that don't represent majority of the student to be a fair gauge? Does your reasoning sound right or not?
No.
8 of the students score less than 3.3. Okay? And you tell me the 3.3 is a fair gauge. It doesn't make sense. Let's look at our median. How many score 2 or less? 6. 4 score more than that. So the median 2 represent 6 of the students, right? Right? And it doesn't represent 4 students. So 2 is fairer
Okay.
compared to the 3.3. 3.3 only represent, 3.3 doesn't okay. 8 of them score less than 3.3. Right?
Yeah.
So 8 of them don't score 3.3, and you tell me 3.3 is a fair gauge of the average? Doesn't make sense. So how you decide next time which one is the fair gauge? You just look at it this way.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
Or rather, I can actually sum it up for you. When you have a skewed or biased set of data, okay, median is a better average gauge. When you have a not skewed, not biased, means uniform, okay, distribution. So this is called skewed and biased distribution. So if you have uniform is not skewed, not biased. The mean is actually okay.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is the conclusion. When to use mean, when to use median. It depends on the distribution of the data. Skewed, biased, median. Why? Do you know the average, the mean here, right? Actually is biased to the, actually the mean here, right, is actually very much impacted by the last 2 numbers. Okay, the 9 and 10 somehow just raise the average.
Okay.
So therefore this is skewed. Actually, how do you see it's skewed? If you cannot look at it from this set of data, right, you give it a bar chart lah. 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 3, 3, 9, 10. Can't you see it's skewed to the, yeah, it's very skewed, right?
Yeah.
What is called, so this is called a skewed distribution of data. What is a uniform one?
That means they are completely the same.
No, roughly the same lah, not completely. So for a non-skewed or uniform means 1, 1, 2, 1, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3. This is quite uniform. There is no wide variation. Okay? Wide variation means difference. Okay? So you can try to draw a line chart. Look at how dramatic it is now. Here. So when it's dramatic means it's skewed distribution. When it's not very dramatic, it's called a uniform distribution. You know what's the meaning of uniform, right?
Yeah.
不是你的衣
The
服
same.
uniform is consistent the same. Okay?
Yeah.
So the decision to use mean or median is this. Okay? We can take a break before we continue.